again. Thank you so much, Madam Farah. It's a beautiful sharing and with the awesome moderator. And let me begin myself. All right. I am D. People call me D, which is a very simple that people know me D and DEATY. I'm the Maven Touch. There's the given the branding name for me when I started to change myself. When I started to see what should I do next, as I told you earlier, there's a new norm, the new norm of world now that you have to do something for yourself. First of all, before you change others, are you changing yourself? These are the things that we're gonna say something about ourselves. Where before you will see a lot of professional people, you will see all the people with a good destination, with the people who have a success. But now we are is about call now is the new normal SME, which is MSE is a special matter expert. So this is now you have to understand yourself. So this is what I make my change for myself. My real name is Duriyati binti Abdullah. And I was changed by this famous man, Ryan Daniel, that thinks that I have a capability, that I have a passion, that I have can make a creative and change myself and can change others. DDRT, the Maven Touch. Let me begin with my agenda today, like I like to share with you. It's not how fast, but how far we go. It's what we say to ourselves that counts. It's what's inside that counts. Great brand positioning helped me to sell the right journey, the right pathway. No one owns the English. Their comments. So these are the things trigger me up that I really feel opportunity to let me share with you. It's not how fast, but how far we go. When I started and get to know MSGA, and I'm looking badly. How can I publish my book? It's already done. It's such a good start, with the 21 days challenge with the Abang Abu, and that is why I met Farah Hashim. We both together. At that time, we are very independent. We don't know each other, but we are on the same of challenge to make sure that we have to finish this on the 21 days. We did it. Yes, we did it. We did it and make it. And then after that, I found the MSGA and I was invited like you all, the previews. And I tell you, I will never say no. I will never say no. And straight away, I joined the platform. So the thing is, when after I publish, I got just one book. I know there's a category of what category that you are have a privilege that what you are purchased from the MSG. But I thought just one book because I have something others to do. So when I come to know that I share with Farah, hey Farah, come, let's do it and join this platform. Then from there, we struggle. I tell you, we struggle. Really want to know, understand more. We make it in about 2 weeks. Yes, about 2 weeks. So we realize we don't want other people to struggle like us. We don't want people to have some kind of assumption. This is not a good platform. No, this is not a good platform. And this is not a good platform, I tell you, but actually inside we find that how far we can go. Because why? The not good platform, we try to make it positive. We want to go. So this is the book that I think you all everybody think. What is what we say to ourselves that counts? You wrote everything with the images and you found something for yourself. If you ever write on your own storybook, I believe all the words come from the experience and the words all come from your expertise. Maybe some others that you may envy, some others maybe you think that is sounds familiar that you want to share with them, right? That is what we say ourselves that others can't. So that's why we make it non-passions, because you know why? We feel ourselves is norm, because our norm giving us such a big idea. We have our passion. With the passion, we do want to do something. What can we make a creative for others? So it's what inside that counts. That is what our dream. That is what our passion. We want to have the pleasure. This is the pleasure together with the pain, and then we direct the experience. Is what inside that counts. So the thing is, we have our own brand. Farah Hashim, the holistic mentor, and DEATY, the Maven touch. These are the things attract us. We have to attract ourselves first before we attract others. Why? Because the great brand positioning help you, help me, help others to sell the right way and the right journey, the right pathway. So this a pathway is so many. You maybe can take the pathway that you never do before, you never known before. But with the MSGA, there's a pathway everybody, I would say, people like a full plate, they want to do something. But how is the full plate you're going to bring up one by one to your mouth? Or maybe one by one you want to share with others. So no one owns the English. Why I say no one owns the English? Because the English, when we talk about the English, people want you to have a good English. People want to have you as something that is really professional. But to be frank with you, your essence will never go away. Your essence will never go away if you think that it's because the English that make you a problem, make you a challenge. You will be there and start there. Look at the fish. Fish is a fish. Whenever something you put somewhere, I mean you cut it and you make a fish nugget, or you make some kind of soup, it still smells the fish. So as good with the essence. No matter how you improve, you have a chance, you have opportunity, you have a chance to talk like me, where you brush and someone will to guide you. There's no problem about the language, about the English you are talking about. So the thing is, what insights that count? All of us have our own journey, our own. That is what I call it the tips. We maybe see from from far away. That's why I bring this to the MSGA. When I been selected to be an MSGA, I look back at what I did, what I did with the non-passions that I like to improve for the MSGA. The MSGA that I have to do now is not about start, but actually I'm a continue from the non-passion that I already started, the fire. So to be frank with you, that I have a very big missions on this MSGA Singapore. That are very great. I have a team, our DMSGA. I would say the person have their own vision and they have their own success with their own business, with their leadership, with their encouragement, supporting. I believe MSGA will go far. So far, we are already almost 2 months with DDRT, with the MSGA. I found this journey is so beautiful because what I say is we are bringing the productivity, we're bringing the personal success, we're bringing the self-motivation, speech and language, and of course, the professional image will bring the MSGA.GSG far. And I believe everyone have a self-branding and the online promotion. You can see that how TG Mentor do the online promotion is so tremendously. I believe your pictures or your name, even though my name. So these are the things are carried away, make me more strong to give a kind of public relations, and to give a teamwork for the MSGA, and of course, networking of the DEE franchise. So I like to share with you about their comments. Now I'm a head of Singapore. I should have my responsibility. My responsibility is from the surrounding people that who I worked with before. It's not about today I become a head. It's about before, how I want to become a head. So these are the things I got from my mentor, the deep, the Maven touch, GDLT, Farah, Hashim, Nori, we call it, but even the clear success story of personal branding. All of us in the same mentor. Their newfound purpose and positioning have enabled us to pursue a more strategic pathway in achieving their short and long-term goals. Then we are now lead the way in showing others what it means to be able to fulfill one's fullest potential. We are adaptable, the pride of when we serve. One more I'd like to share with you. Love and respect, Coach Zil, CEO of the co-founder Love and Respect. He was so proud with us to goals and success with me, DEATY-The. I have shown amazing leadership and committed to increase my knowledge and self-development over the last few years with no excuses policies, not surprised at my recognition and success, and thank you for praying me for the best of success, Zil. So with this, I feel so great that I believe this how I'm going to improve myself. By looking at it, it made me so confident. As what you heard from YB Nahan, this is what I was before. Later, when I become an ambassador of Brand Wizard of Ryan Daniel. And we do our best from the non-passions, and I become the head of Singapore. And the latest, I got it after 2 months, assessor in one of the bakery and culinary, which is away from my expertise. I'm now a chief assessor. So these are the things I improve, not to show off, but it's really to become an example for myself to go further and believe that MSGA can go for together with you. So you can see the inspiration of me, whereby now is a COVID, we have to really cover for the health. And this is how I look the second I try to figure out what shall I do. When I'm really down, I really look down. I'm grounding myself. What shall I do next? How do I do the challenge? And of course, when I build the confidence, I show myself that I'm confident enough how to tackle this. So to align this with the Singapore team, we really need your help. That's why we're having a webinar, and education is already been done by my team, Amran Abu Bakar, and it's already done by TJ Hussein. So this group of the Singapore, giving a leaders a great awesome that you will believe that you are in the good hand with the Singapore MSGA. So this is what we are the partners. We are the partners, MSGA.G franchise with MSGA Sdn Bhd. This is my last slide that I like to share with you. That I just 2 months, nothing much to give a result. But what I can say, my teams is already give a tremendously hospitality and giving you a good support. That I would like to thank you much with my team and with the Malaysia team. It's really a great so-called a great awesome relationship, personal success, and the motivation.